Yeah, hello scrappers. Yeah, today is Tuesday, April 14th, 2020. Got back a little bit ago with a load. Got a call last night and didn't even notice it until about 9 o'clock, so I called them this morning and had this air conditioner unit. Got the compressor on it. He cut a lot of the coils off, you can see here. Still a little bit of copper left on there, plus all the loops. And then same thing on this piece. Got some aluminum left there, and I don't know if you can see it down there if the camera's picking that up. I'll get around the other side here in a minute. And got this Goodman air conditioner unit. So looks like it's got aluminum fins on the fan and compressor down in there somewhere. Got a electric motor. Need to definitely do some air tear down on them. Now I don't know if that's got a compressor down the bottom of that. I see copper and brass fittings right there, and then another motor, and got this air conditioner unit, and then got a looks like an electric cook stove and a hot water tank. So yeah, I got a squirrel cage fan there, so there's a little bit of copper in there. Got some fins here also with the loops to clean up. So we got two insulated copper pipes here. So a little bit of #1 tubing there. Got me some pallet forks in the other day, put on the bucket of my tractor. So I figured this big unit, which is a little bit more than 4 foot wide, because I had to stick it up over the one rail. So I'll drag that back here on the pallet, and then when I get ready to work on it, I can get under with the forks and lift it up to a nice comfortable working height, not have to be bent over constantly. It's like a little squirrel cage fan or something right there. So, and down there I can see a little transformer and copper wire. I should have my strip meister coming in tomorrow. So looks like some decent copper on this unit. So looks like maybe a dryer right here. So I made a little bit of money on this. Had to go, I don't know, I'll have to look at the odometer. I cleared it on the way back, so I'm figuring about 25 miles. But the Colorado gets about 20 miles per gallon. Gas is fairly cheap, so I'll make my money back and some for sure. So I got some copper to work on, and I'm going to get this unloaded, then get in there and in the shop, and I still got to clean up all them aluminum body mowers. It's kind of cool today, but there's really no wind blowing, and I'm out here and hands aren't cold or anything, so I don't think I have to be in the shop with the furnace or anything. So I'll get in there and get that tore down. And I'm sure I'll add this video to another video. But hey, if you enjoy the videos and you're not a subscriber yet, I want to encourage you to subscribe. Hopefully I can earn your subscription. Even if you don't want to subscribe now, stop back by and check out a few of my videos. See what you think. I just try to pick up what I can and run an ad. And a lot of times I don't really want to record while I'm picking it up, loading it up. The customer may not want to be on video. So I usually try to get a little shot when I get home. So hope you all enjoyed this. And I'm going to get busy here and get this unloaded and start cleaning some stuff up. I got a video uploading. I started at probably 2.5 hours ago. Last I checked, it was up to 18%. Of course, I got the grandkids up here and they're on their electronics, so but a little bit of bandwidth I got going upstream is very slow. So I need to call Pioneer, the phone company out here, internet company, and find out when they're going to get fiber optics out here. If I have to, I can call the electric company. they got it. Oh yeah, I thought I might as well show you this too. I went to was it Magnets on the Cheap or something like that, and ordered me a couple magnets. Got 2 of them. I think they're 9 by 12. Got 2 of them for about 10 bucks. So put them on the truck. Magnetic, so if I take the 1 ton, I can pull them off of here and throw them on the 1 ton. So maybe that'll help get a few more people to the Facebook or YouTube, and hopefully it'll maybe get me a few more calls too. Well, thanks for watching, and like I said, I'll probably add this to another video, so we'll see you in that one. Bye bye. Hello, scrappers. Out here working on the mowers today. This is the one right here that brought in, and the guy said it had a steering problem. It was driving along and went to turn it and it wouldn't turn. Well, I pulled the steering gear off. Really, if you look at it, it doesn't look too bad. But then I got looking close, and you can see right in here that the teeth are just flat. They come to a point. So they come to a nice point, most of them. And then right in there, they're just flat topped. So the gear is just skipping right past them. So that mower there is identical to this one. And I actually had it running. I was driving it around, did a little mowing with it. But the motor seemed to run a little bit rough. So I had this other one running. It was running nice and smooth. Revved up and everything nicely. And then when I shut the key off on that, it would keep on running for a while and finally die. And then I went to start it up the next day, and it started real hard. Other than that, you know, so it might just be something in the carburetor. But I thought, well, I know this one runs good. So oil filter is really bad. I gotta pull one of the tires off of that one yet and put it on this one. This one's got that real bad tire. So I've got the gear changed out, about ready to put some gas in it and start it up, see what it does. But I got to change the tire out first, and then may start it up. Well, I don't know if starting it up is going to do any good, but with no weight on the front end, the steering is working just fine. So we'll see. This one, this is the one the guy said the motor locked up. Well, I was going to pull the motor off of the one here with the bad tire, which I got to get a seat on here too. This had a real good seat, so I took it off, or it wouldn't be out in the sun. But the motor, unhooking everything. This wire right down here has got 2 wires and a plug. Pulled the wires out, and this is what I had. The wires are just burnt off. And I thought, well, that doesn't look good. You know, it goes to something. Well, what it goes to is basically, I think it's like an electronic clutch. You can see right there the wires are bare where they come out of the unit. So I'm thinking, I said, well, I tried turning it over, and it turned over and bam, hit hard. Well, the way this thing goes on, it sits on the motor basically on the shaft like this. You got the drive pulley up here, and that's the electronic signal goes down to engage that for getting the deck, because you got this little pull switch to engage the mowing deck or disengage the mowing deck. Doesn't have the lever work. And this piece here, you can see that pin should be straight up and down. You can see that's a long way from straight up and down, because that pin sits in here. Well, basically it sits into that slot and sits like this, because this is about where the other pulley is. So that was really bent. So I took the other plate like this off of that one, put it on this mower, and the only thing I haven't done is try to see if this mower is going to run. So I thought that's what I'll attempt to do now. And about the only thing I did to the other two is I disconnected the main gas line from the filter, and then I kind of shook what gas I could out of the filter and whatnot. And then I got a little gas tank here that I pulled off a mower here the other day. I was using a different tank the other day, but I was still zip tying it to the side here. I got some gas in there. That way, if it doesn't start or anything, I don't have to worry about gas I put in the tank. But I also put a gas can down there and drain the tank. But what I did, I just got in here to the carburetor and took the air filter off and whatnot. Sprayed a little shot of WD-40 in it and gave it a little, and turned it over. As I was getting ready to start all this, I was trying to turn it over and the solenoid was just clicking. I thought, what in the heck is going on? You know, I wanted to turn over. It turned over fine the other day. So I got checking all the connections and I forgot to put the starter wire back on the starter. So I thought, well, yeah, that'll help. Hooked everything else up when I put the motor back on. But so I'm going to set the camera here in the tripod. Lock it down. Try to get you over here where you got a good, decent view. And we'll see what happens. It's pretty windy out here today. I imagine that wind is causing havoc with that microphone. Had to do this 2-3 times on the others, and then work the old gas out of the carburetor. Maybe it's not going to start. I forgot to hook up the choke and the throttle. Well, we know it's going to run. So, yeah, choke the throttle up. So let's see. Okay, that's choke, this one's throttle. I'll have to look at the other ones and this one's throttle. Okay, well, we know that's going to run, and so I can hook the gas back up. Looks like I'm leaking gas anyway from my little tank. So I know it's going to run. Now, I took the third mowing deck out to the field, so I'll have to go back out and get it because I want to see if this top belt is the same, because this one here is pretty bad shape. Got a lot of cracks. It's got a couple really bad ones in there. But so that's what I've been up to. So it's going to run. I just got to get that throttle hooked up now, the choke, and then I can probably take it for a little test drive. I can drive it around, just can't mow with it at this moment. Like I say, on that red one I got to change the tire out, and then I'll swap the tire out, and I'll probably take this back in the Might stick it back in the woods where it's in the shade, and that'll be a hang on to it for parts. So I imagine that motor is still good. Carburetor just probably needs a little cleaning. So get that hooked up, get the mowing deck under that one, get the seat back on it, or take the seat off of this one, put it on that one, and pretty good all three of these motors ran. So it was nice to know that it wasn't the motor that was locked up, it was this piece right here. I've been kind of lucky, I guess, on those carburetors, because I've never really tore into one of these motors, these Kohler. But it looked like a little bit of work to get the carburetor off, just to get the sediment bowl out and dump the crud out of it. So I thought, well, I'll just see if I can't just give it a couple shots of starting fluid and flush it out that way. So I'm going to shut this off for a minute, get those cables hooked up, start it up, see what it does, and then I might turn the video back on for a few, just so you can see it revved up and shut off. So back in a minute. Yeah, I'll put the muffler back on so it's a little quieter now. Yeah, I think it runs pretty good for a locked up motor. Definitely not new, but hey, it's running. Hey, if you learn anything from this channel, or you find it interesting, appreciate it if you subscribe, like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, or notify when I put out a new one, hit that notification bell next to that subscribe button. So I'll have to check on that other belt. Check on that other belt over there before I put the mowing deck back under this one. I tell you what, they don't give you a lot of room on these either. I was riding that red one around over there. I had the seat all the way back, and my belly was right up on the steering wheel. I don't really care for that big old hump. I like my little John Deere. It's got the step through on it, makes it a whole lot easier. Of course, I need to get some tubes in the tires or something. They stay flat. But I like having that step through them. That's pretty nice. I got my deflector kind of wired up when I cut out in the field. Grass is tall and I want it to blow out there. So I guess I'll throw these pieces here in my scrap metal pile. I wonder if I toss this over here for a minute, jump on it, take a little ride. I'm no lawnmower mechanic either. I'm just kind of learning as I go. Sometimes if I have to, I'll well, this thing may not work. I got it in reverse and it's not going anywhere. have to work on the drive belt. It's not going anywhere. Not going forward, not going backwards. Okay. I may have forgot to put that one pulley up underneath there that goes on the drive belt. Get my leg over that thing. It's a chore. Almost have to stand up and dismount. Okay, so I'll have to get back under it and check that drive belt out, and I probably forgot to put something on under there that's supposed to be on there. There's something, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute, I think I know what it is. I think it's this thing right here. Forgot all about that. Put it in one spot to push. I don't know if I gotta push it in. Pull the pin, pull it down. Yeah, there we go. Forgot this on the last one too. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Bring the gas up a little. Take a little tour. Yeah, I need to get that tore down. The little bus stop I made. Kids aren't using it anymore, so I've used it for a long time. Alright. Coming from there. Well, the brakes work good. What I picked up this morning, cast iron bathtub was broken in half, and then part of the tank's open on the top. Got made a smoker out of it. See my little pile getting up there. Back out of here. I don't know how much gas I got in this thing either, so I think I'll head it back and park it. I need to get out here and melt some aluminum. It's too windy today. I gotta buy a belt for that. Still probably won't be a bad deal. Turned the key off and it didn't want to die either. I had to throttle it all the way down, then it died. Okay, well, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and subscribe. Hope I earned your subscription today, or in the near future. Like I said, a lot of my videos are how to tear stuff down. Being off like this, I'd love to run into town and see what I could trash pick, but weather with that virus and that. So, of course, then when we go back to work, I won't be able to get out there. But I might be able to do some in the evenings. I know the trash routes, and they do large trash on Fridays, so gotta get out Thursday night or something if nothing else. But we'll just have to see. But I got plenty going on around here right now. I got yeah, quite a bit. But I'm gonna get off here and probably put a little more gas in that, or put some gas in the rail tank maybe, and see how things go. I need to probably get that one pushed back to where it'll drive. I'll go ahead and get it started up, get the mowing deck under it, get it ready to go. We got one more lawnmower battery, but the posts are opposite of this, and I use it on my trailer, so I need to get down and buy another battery, or actually two. At least one. That way I have one for this one, you know, and then I get it. Well, I need one for my other trailer too. That's what I'm thinking too. But then I'm debating, do I really need to keep a battery in this unless I'm going to mow with it? If I get the deck going, I probably will. It's a 50-inch deck. So, well, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.